Hello, everyone. Welcome to Panama Mule Live with your host, Janetta. Bienvenidos a Panama Mule en vivo en Panama Mule Studios, aquí en la comunidad de Río Abajo. ¿Cómo están? How are you guys doing? Oh my God, this is my first time being live since last year. We're in 2026, people. Yeah. So, welcome to the new program. I changed my background a little bit. Now I'm in another room in my studio, and this is my office. Yes, esta es mi oficina. Estoy arreglando unas cositas por aquí y por allá, pero bueno, aquí vamos, poquito a poquito, ¿verdad? Everything you have to do a little bit at a time so it could come out right. And so, yeah, we're here again, 2026. Guys, today is January 18th, 2026. Hoy es el 18 de enero 2026. Únanse a esta linda conversación de hoy donde podemos compartir muchas cosas, ¿verdad? Información, celebrar cumpleaños, lo que quieran conversar. Chaten en Facebook y en YouTube. Y esto, bueno, a disfrutar esta bonita conversación de hoy. Les tengo algo bonito que les va a interesar y acerca de la felicidad y la paz, ¿verdad? ¿Por qué no? Estamos viviendo en un mundo que ustedes saben ya, no les voy a explicar, pero bueno, we live in a world where it's all confused and chaotic, and we need to find joy and peace and all of the above, all the positive things. And so that's the conversation I'm going to be having briefly with you guys. You could join, right? You could share your information. You could even celebrate something on this platform. Tell me what you're thinking, right? This is what this program is all about. Sunday mornings with Janetta. So welcome. Okay, we're back. What a lovely intro. Okay, so the weather here in Panama, of course, is tropical. This is the best time to be in Panama. I always tell people that December, January, February, the wind, the breeze, the tropical weather. We have been having some showers, but they are brief. They are just temporarily. They're not like all day. So you get the balance, the mixture of a little bit of summer with raining season and dry season. We're not into dry season. We're going into dry season, but we still feel a little humidity. Um, so that's what's happening with the weather here in Panama. Aside from, what I'm telling you, I'm feeling here, let me specifically tell you that it's 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 75% precipitation, and it feels like 96 degrees. Oh, yeah. So it's going to be hot, people. Precipitation, 20%. Winds, 4 miles per hour. Again, that's depending where you are in Panama. So if you're up in Boquete, a lot of you are in Boquete because they have a fair over there, and I think it ends today. The display of different flowers, roses, and all that stuff. And so in that area, we might say it's like in the low 70s, high 60s in Boquete. So that's up in the mountains. So a lot of people are over there right now enjoying that lovely weather. And así que el clima aquí en Panamá, dependiendo de dónde están, pero estoy hablando en la ciudad de Panamá, 86 grados Fahrenheit, 75% de precipitaciones, se siente como 96 grados, muy, muy caluroso. Entonces tenemos también 20%, ¿verdad? 20% de, de precipitación y de viento 4 millas por hora, humedad 71%. Eso es todo, depende de dónde están en la ciudad de Panamá, en el país de Panamá, ¿verdad? Si están en Boquete, está un poquito más frío, ¿verdad? Y el viento sabroso. Eso es lo que me gusta de Panamá. La combinación ahora mismo, este es el mejor momento de estar en Panamá. La combinación del clima es tropical, un poquito de lluvia, un poquito de sol y el viento ni se diga. O sea, el viento es muy, muy sabroso en la tarde, ¿verdad? En la tardecita. Así que ese es el clima aquí en Panamá, en la ciudad de Panamá. Ahora, vamos a hablar un poquito de historia. Es muy importante subrayar o poner de frente lo que voy a decir. ¿Qué es lo que estamos celebrando mundialmente, pero específicamente en los Estados Unidos? El día de Martin Luther King. Los que no saben quién es Martin Luther King van a aprender un poquito acerca de quién es Martin Luther King. So, even though we're here in Panama, we need to highlight those leaders, those people that are recognized worldwide for their work, for their struggle, their accomplishments in the civil rights for people around the world. And Martin Luther King celebrations on Monday. El lunes celebramos el día de Martin Luther King. Let's get to know a little bit about Martin Luther King, and we're going to highlight some facts here about him. And first, I would like to say it in Spanish because for those who are Spanish listeners, again, my platform is in Spanish and English, and sometimes you hear Spanglish. Ok, mi plataforma es en español e inglés, y a veces vas a escuchar la combinación de inglés y español. So, let's talk a little bit about Martin Luther King in Spanish. En español, primero, rapidito. Martin Luther King fue un pastor bautista y líder clave del movimiento por los derechos civiles, famoso por su lucha no violenta contra la segregación racial en los Estados Unidos, inspirada en Gandhi, destacando por el discurso "Tengo un sueño", ganando el Nobel de la Paz en 1964 y siendo asesinado en 1968 mientras apoyaba una huelga, dejando un legado imborrable de igualdad y justicia social que sigue inspirando. Así que él líder de derechos civiles, él no cree en la violencia, Él es famoso por el discurso Tengo un sueño, que esto fue en 1963, ante más de 200,000 personas en Washington, D.C. Él es el abogando por un futuro igualitario, pastor y teólogo, Premio Nobel de la Paz, inteligencia temprana, o sea, se saltó grados en la escuela y entró a la universidad a los 15 años, graduándose a los 19 años. Muchas otras cosas. Lideró este boicot en 1955 tras el arresto de Rosa Parks, un gran éxito. ¿Recuerda Rosa Parks? Que no sé, ella, ella era fuerte creyente en que nosotros no debemos ser maltratados sentándonos atrás del bus, mientras que había otros espacios para las personas que no eran negras que podían sentarse, pero bueno, en ese tiempo la segregación existía también en los autobuses, en lugares públicos. Así que muchas otras cosas ha hecho Martin Luther King. Véanlo en Google, véanlo en esto, cosas de historia, muchos lugares, libros acerca de quién era y cosas bonitas que él ha hecho. So yeah, he has done so much for our people and for humanity. So Martin Luther King was not his given name. So a lot of people say, what was his given name? Michael King. He was born Michael King Jr. And he was born in, he was born Martin King Jr. And when the younger King was 5 years old, his father decided to change both their names after learning more about the 16th century theologian Martin Luther, who was one of the key figures of the Protestant Reformation. So there you go. There's a lot to know. Also, he was a doctor in theology. He made 30 trips to jail for fighting for her rights. The FBI tried to coerce King into suicide. Civil rights history could have been altered by a single sneeze. King got a C in public speaking. He won a Grammy. He loved Star Trek. King spent his wedding night in a funeral parlor. Ronald Reagan was opposed to a Martin Luther King holiday. We could see King on the $5 bill at some point. One of King's volunteers walk away with a piece of history. These are a few facts. I mean, I knew other points, but these are only a few of information that we seldomly talk about. And I'm just highlighting them because they are very important for us to know about them, learn more about him, right? And King participated in and led marches for the right to vote, desegregation, labor rights, and other civil rights. He oversaw the 1950 Montgomery bus boycott and was the first president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. King was one of the leaders of the 1963 March on Washington, where he delivered his I Have a Dream speech and helped organize 2 of the 3 Selma to Montgomery marches during the 1965 Selma voting rights movement. You know, what happened then, it seems like it's still happening today. But go on your internet and learn more about Martin Luther King and all the wonderful things he have done for Blacks, humanity. Yes. Yes. We are living in a world where I'm telling you, there's so much going on, and it's easy for us to lose focus and being happy, being peaceful, um, and enjoying life. It's so easy to lose that. And that's why I'm having this conversation with you today on my program, because I feel that we should continuously talk about it. Nosotros necesitamos hablar más acerca de esto, disfrutar la vida, ¿verdad? Y tener paz. Porque tantas cosas están sucediendo en el mundo, como ustedes ven en la noticia. Yo voy a hablar acerca un poquito, hablar un poquito acerca de lo que está sucediendo en la noticia, pero trato de no hacerlo porque ya nosotros ya estamos viendo eso. Y personas están, esto, ya como, es mucho, es mucho. It's too much to keep talking about all this crazy things in the world. So I have a few announcements of what's taking place here in Panama, and what to look out for. Because listen, in Panama, um, aside from they celebrated a holiday in the States on Monday, but in Panama, we just finished the jazz the jazz festival that was in and I have it on Facebook. I don't have it here, but there was a jazz festival. There's the jazz festival in Ciudad del Saber. I had a wonderful time. Check out my Facebook. It's on my Facebook. I didn't put it up here, but it's on my Facebook. And it was lovely. I had fun. Shelly was there. Shelly, we had a ball. Shelly had a wonderful time. We were dancing. I don't know if it came out on somewhere on advertisement somewhere, but there were cameras on us and enough other people, of course. And so I think it's something positive. It's something that was needed. It really helped us, relax and enjoy life. So we did that. So that was yesterday. And then remember Musicalian. Musicalian is a summer event with music in the Parque Omar, and that's going to be from the 5th of February to the 8th of February at the amphitheater. Acuérdense que muchas cosas están sucediendo aquí en Panamá para disfrutar, ¿verdad? Y lo bonito de esto es que tuvimos el Jazz Festival, yo fui ayer, lo disfruté. Y voy a mencionar algunos lugares que donde podían ir al aire libre a escuchar música, y esos lugares en el Parque Omar, entre el 5 y el 8 de febrero es gratis en el anfiteatro. Pueden seguir, para más información, ellos están en Facebook, ahí donde yo tuve algunas informaciones acerca de musical. Si quieren, todos están aquí, algunos que están visitando, y quieren disfrutar el día de San Valentín, vayan a Pencas, restaurante Pencas, el 14 de febrero, Día de los Enamorados, y disfrutar la música en vivo con The Funky Crew. Sí, señores, The Funky Crew, ya yo lo he visto, me gusta la música de ellos. Comienza a las 8 p.m. Venta de boletos, pueden contactarme a mí en mi página web. $8 o comienza a las 8 p.m. La venta de boletos antes del evento es $20. En taquilla es $25. So if you're still here in Panama, enjoying Panama, you want somewhere to go for St. Valentine's Day, St. Love Day, I call it Lover's Day, okay, 14 February, you go to Pencas. Pencas is going to have live music, people. You know where that is? That is Amador. The ocean is right there. Nice breeze, windy, summer. 8 p.m. The tickets are $20. If you buy it before, you could contact me on my website. $20. Let me see if I could pull up my my telephone number here. You could call me. I could get you in touch with James and his people. You could call me. Si quieren más información, pueden llamar. Te pueden poner en contacto con la persona que están viendo los boletos. And it's $20 if you buy it now before 14th of February. $20. At doors, $25. So keep that in mind, people. If you're looking for a tropical type of nice music, the Funky Crew, they're going to be at Pencas, Restaurante Pencas in Amador. So write that down. I'm telling you, they're good. They're good. They're good. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. Another, and again, you guys could post your what you want to say online. You could say somebody's birthday or whatever event you're having. You just put it in the. Okay, let me see if I have anybody that's saying anything here. It would be nice to know what's going on in your area or what's going on in your life. Sería bonito saber si tienen un evento o cumpleaños, matrimonio, lo que sea, lo pueden poner aquí en esta plataforma, pueden chatear, ¿verdad? Todas esas cosas lindas. Okay. This is just a one-man shop, as I say, a one-man shop. So I do everything that I'm doing over here. I'm like looking over here and looking over there. Okay, so I have something that I want to share with you that got to my phone, and it's so, I mean, I was like, wow, really, really. And I want to share with you. Nidia. Thank you, Nidia Thomas. And I'm going to bring down my screen here. Nidia Thomas sent me this. This is audio. You could purchase it. It's on Amazon and it's also on YouTube. It's also on YouTube. So let me give you, let me say the words that when she sent me this, and I want to quote, I don't want to say something that, you know, I don't want to paraphrase, let's put it that way. This coming from Nidia Thomas. Okay. And she says, oh, I'm telling you, this is so, there are no words. Just look at the image. Genealogy sessions. And it says, she says to me, hi, Jeanette, I hope you and your mom are doing well. Just wanted you to celebrate the release of my new music, Genealogy Sessions, Ancestries with a Groove. And I'm telling you, it has groove. It has groove. As of last Saturday, it is now streaming on Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, and other platforms. Not sure if you get those, but we do. It is under Dating Roebuck, my pen name, Nidia backwards. The 14 song lyrics, it's like an hour and plus minutes. I mean, hour and, well, yeah, plus minutes. And there are 14 song lyrics on my own and capture genealogy, family history themes like bloodlines, migration, oral history, ancestors, etc. It is my effort to translate these concepts into sound with the assistance of course, all of our technology. There are several genres and styles represented, including soul, Afrobeats, bilingual salsa, blues, and faith music, even a line dance song. Yes, it is hyper niche. Enjoy the universality of it. And she laughs. LOL. Something to be happy about. It was fun doing it. Sharing the YouTube link. Now, let me see if I could share the YouTube link with you guys. Let me copy the link. And you could freeze the video. You could freeze the video. Okay, I'm going to try to do this later. But you could go to Spotify, as she said, Amazon, Pandora, other platforms. Not sure if you get those here. This is universal, people. Genealogy. I listened to it this morning twice. Lo escuché 2 veces esta mañana y fue algo, te digo, este es un CD, ¿verdad? Lo pueden encontrar en Amazon, Spotify, en muchas de las otras plataformas. Y habla acerca de nuestros ancestros, de dónde venimos, cómo podemos eh, disfrutar de los beneficios de los legados, eh, a recordar esos momentos bonitos, ese tiempo donde disfrutabas con tu abuela, tu abuelo, pasando tradiciones. Pero ella lo pone en música. Tiene salsa, tiene un poquito de jazz, tiene instrumental, tiene un poquito de ritmo de tropical. O sea, ella tiene de todo en este CD. De todo en este CD. Muy bonito, la felicito. Hay que escucharlo, mi gente. Si quieren más información, llámame acerca de esto. Yo le puedo brindar información adicional. Vayan a Spotify, Amazon, ahí lo verán. And I think it's something wonderful, Media, that you have done. I congratulate you for this. It's a wonderful, wonderful music. And I love it because especially on the Sunday morning, when you get up in the morning, it's inspiring. Great, excellent, excellent work. Excellent work. I love it. I love it. I love it. I couldn't love it anymore. So congratulations on a lovely um, lovely music composition. Great, great work. Great work. So to me, I saw instrumental, soul, R&B, jazz, like smooth jazz, gospel, salsa. That's what I heard in that, and that's exactly what she said that I will be listening to. I hear words like it's a generational blessings. Let the blessings flow from glory to glory. What else I heard in this song? Oh my God, it's so lovely that it's definitely ancestry with a group. Definitely, 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 definitely. So I just want to brainstorm. Let me see here. I want to brainstorm on my and what I was telling you guys about regarding peace. Joy. Yeah, joy and peace. Joy and peace. Very important. I always say it's very important. Um, how we live our lives. I'm going to try to bring my other screen up because it's only me. And I'm working this, people. I'm working this. Estoy trabajando esto sola. Sola. Así que ¿ves? Escuchan el eco. Entonces, aquí estamos. Vamos a hablar acerca de la paz y hay que celebrar, ¿verdad? Aparte de la paz, hay que disfrutar la vida, definitivamente. Así que los voy a dejar con un pequeño intro de lo que vamos a hablar hoy. Okay, how to find peace and joy. I, people say we're looking for peace and joy. It's not something that you purchase or you grab and then say, okay, I have it. It's something that starts from within. And it's something that you have to be aware of when you have it and when it's gone. And so when you know that it's gone, how do we bring it back? How do we bring back that joy and that peace into our lives, especially when you're very like busy during the week or the day, it's so hectic and you lose yourself and you lose all that tranquility you had, right? And you're like, "Oh my God, something has to something have to change. I need to go on a vacation, right? I need to do something different. I need to get away." And so a lot of that has been happening, especially during the holidays, right? We okay, we can relax now. The holiday's over. Now we getting back to the routine, going to work, etc. So how do we get back? We did so many ways, so many ways. Some people just get up in the morning, they exercise, and sometimes they say that's not enough. So here are some tips on of course, you Google it, people, it's all over. And plus, you could add your own experiences here as well. So we're talking about mindfulness of meditation. Focus on your breath, observe thoughts without judgment, and stay present to reduce stress. So don't go into, oh, yesterday was this and tomorrow might be this. Or, no, you just stay with the moment. And we're talking about staying with the moment when you want to get rid of that stress that you're worrying about something that you have no control over, and it's not and you're not in the mode of planning, and you're not at the meeting, you just want to de-stress and you want to find that peace again. So this is why it's important to be mindful when this is happening. A lot of people just still in the whirlwind, and they're still um, going through all this struggle and wonder why they're still in it. You're still in it because you don't pause. You don't say, hey, you're not mindful about what's happening. So part of fighting the stress, the negativity is being mindful when you're in a place where you don't want to be. You know something is happening, but you feel like you have lost control. So meditation, mindful mindset and practices, okay? Gratitude. You have to be grateful for what you have. No matter how small it is, how whatever it is, is yours. Take care of it. Let go of control. You can't control everything and everyone. And don't even try to do it, because I don't even try to do it, because look, I don't have time to be controlling anybody. I just say what it is, and hopefully they can join me. You know what I mean? But I can't be saying, oh, I think this should be like that, and I'm gonna shut that down because that's not good, or I don't like this. I'm not into that, people. A lot of people that know me, they know I'm not into that. I'm into me and into what I need to do for my community, and I'm into um, sharing positive thinking and positive words and positive ideas and all of the above. Choose happiness. Choose happiness. I'm going to repeat it. Choose happiness. A lot of people don't choose happiness. They just want to keep going and blaming everybody else for their unhappiness. But in reality, you are responsible for your happiness. Some people know what I'm talking about. I'm preaching to the choir, but I hope I'm getting to the younger generation that still having a little problem getting control over um, getting control over how to manage stress. Okay, they're starting to learn that. So you are responsible for your happiness. Yes, somebody could make your life impossible. That is true. But you are in control of getting back on track. Getting back on track. Help others is a plus. Always help others will make you feel a lot better when you're going through certain things and you feel like, uh, the world is negative and there's no more positive people around. Well, you be that positive light. You be that light. Set your boundaries. A lot of people don't do this. You have to set your boundaries, people. It's very important. Setting your boundaries limit exposure to negativity from toxic people or media. So add fun to your chores. So if you're doing anything, you put on music, you think about the positive things that you're doing to change your environment. Whatever you're doing, if cleaning the house, painting, remodeling. So pair mundane tasks with music or planned rewards to make them more enjoyable. Spiritual and deeper connection. A lot of us lose in that. We don't connect with the tree, nature, hug a tree, walk bare feet. We don't connect with nature, discover novelty, engage in new pursuit to refocus energy and experience joy. Key takeaway: peace and joy are built over time through consistency. You have to be consistent. You have to keep doing the same thing over and over. And um, positive behavior. Practice positive behavior, and you see that it will be hard to break. Just do that. Some people are going through a lot, and people don't know it because they practice positive behavior. There's nothing they can do about it. I can't change someone health. If they're sick and I'm sorry that they're in the hospital, I cannot change that. If something happens to someone, I cannot change that. And it might be horrible, but I cannot change that. But I can change how I help them, and how for it not to affect me, because obviously they wouldn't like that affecting me. So I have to be strong, and I have to practice these things, right? Meditation, mindful about what's happening in my life that keeping me on the negative side and not keeping me being peaceful and enjoying life. We need to be enjoying life. We need to be peaceful. It helps with helps our cells, helps our mind, our soul, our body, everything. And I'm going back to the music that Media Thomas sent. You can get it at Spotify. It's Genealogy. That's the name of the Genealogy. So look it up, people. It's very relaxing. I enjoyed it. I listened to it twice this morning. It's an hour plus minutes. So I encourage you to do that. Now, let's continue this conversation, because I think it's something really, really wonderful for us to um, to converse, talk about, give ideas, and all of the above. We'll be right back. Wow, that was beautiful. Okay, so anything that you feel that you can do to get back to your joyful self, you know, that peacefulness, that confident that you're doing what you're supposed to do to feel better in this world. We all have to die. We all have to, we're going through those, we at times go through difficult moments and we don't know how to get back to finding joy. We don't even know how to find it because it's been long gone. Sometimes we don't even know that we're still in a negative uh, space until somebody comes and bring that joy back into your life, right? Yes, joy can be found from outside. Somebody could spark that joy. Yes, it is true. But why wait? Why can't you do it yourself and make sure that you have control over that and you could get back into being joyful? We're not perfect people. We are not perfect. And you need to know this. We're not perfect. We make mistakes. But don't let those mistakes keep you down. Get up, dress, look good, feel good about yourself. This is not a competition. You're not competing, for heaven's sakes. You are being you for you. That's it. Nobody's business. So you are being happy for you, and that's it. Ok, entonces, ¿cómo mantenemos esa alegría y paz cuando después de estar vamos a suponer, en una situación que nos llevó en una tormenta, que nos mantuvo en una tormenta por mucho tiempo? Entonces, yo sugiero, ¿verdad? Que trata de practicar y enfocarse en que la alegría y la paz viene adentro, por dentro. Entonces, nosotros tenemos que practicar más y enfocarnos en las cosas que tenemos control, ¿verdad? Entonces, por ejemplo, algunas prácticas, ¿verdad? Acepta y suelta. Acepta los errores o las cosas que sucedieron y suelta. No puedes tener control sobre cosas que no tienes control. Punto y aparte. Reconoce tus emociones, pero no te dejes llevar por ellas. Suelta la necesidad de controlar todo y confía en ti mismo o en un poder superior. Eso es verdad. Perdona. Perdona no significa que vas a aceptar las cosas de las personas. Puedes perdonar en tu mente, puedes perdonar la situación, pero no estés llevando eso por dentro. Ok, muchas personas confunden eso con, bueno, Ya yo perdoné y voy a echar adelante y ya la persona está bien. Pero sucede algo que tenemos que tener en cuenta. Las personas que perdonaste, a lo mejor la persona no sabe, no sabe, o a lo mejor la persona no le importa y vuelve a hacer lo mismo. Y si vuelve a hacer lo mismo, entonces tú te tienes que proteger. Y no es que tú estás llevando rencor, es que tú sabes que esa persona no ha corregido su comportamiento y te sigue lastimando. Y vuelvo y repito, no significa que tú no has perdonado, significa que tú tienes que estar pendiente que esa persona no vuelva a hacer lo mismo. Eso es distinto. Ya tú soltaste lo que pasó, pero ahora tú tienes que protegerte a ti misma o a ti mismo. Y eso no es tener rencor, eso es nada más saber que esa persona es tóxica y esa persona no me entiende, esa persona está a mi nivel de paz, mi nivel de armonía, así que esa persona puede estar alrededor mío. Muchas personas dicen, ay, pero Jenny, ya sucedió eso en el pasado. Sí, ya sucedió en el pasado, pero estoy viendo la tendencia de que esa persona me puede lastimar nuevamente, porque ya he visto su comportamiento. Ve la diferencia. Si esa persona ha cambiado y fue algo leve, nada que te va a destruir tu vida, puede tener esa persona en tu círculo nuevamente si esa persona realmente ha notado que ha fallado, sí. Pero, mi gente, tenemos una sola vida y si esa persona te lastimó en verdad, que tú ya perdonaste, pero ve, tiene que estar pendiente de que puede suceder nuevamente. Eso no es guardar rencor, eso es protegerse. Así que las personas siempre le gustan decir, tú no puedes soltar esto y tú, ¿por qué no? Porque la persona me dijo algo nuevamente o porque la persona volvió a hacer lo mismo. Pero así es la persona. Bueno, lastimosamente, así no soy yo. Si esa persona es negativa y esa persona le gusta relajar de esa manera sucia o esa manera negativa, entonces no. No, 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 no. Entonces vamos a continuar. Vive el presente, concéntrate en lo que puedes hacer ahora y en lo bueno que ya tienes en lugar de lo que falta. O sea, tienes que decir, bueno, ya tengo esto, gracias a Dios tengo esto, gracias a Dios que tengo mi casita, gracias a Dios que tengo mi carrito, gracias a Dios que tengo esto, gracias a Dios que tengo mi dinerito para viajar, gracias a Dios que tengo una mansión, una piscina, tengo tantas empleadas, tengo tanto dinero, gracias a Dios. O sea, no importa la cantidad, sino a estar agradecido y no pedir algo que no es necesario, ¿verdad? Prácticas para alegría. Sé agradecido. Agradece todo lo que tienes. Gracias, Señor, por lo que tengo. Yo estoy muy agradecida por lo que tengo. Usa tu fortaleza. Descubre y practica lo que disfrutas hacer para perderte en la actividad y aumentar la felicidad. Sé positivo. Ríe y abraza. Mira, el abrazo es muy importante, mi gente. El abrazo es muy importante. Bueno, eso es todo por hoy de esta pequeña sección de mi conversación de hoy, que era acerca de eh, esto, la paz y la alegría. Lo necesitamos hoy día porque muchas cosas están sucediendo en este mundo. Así que vamos a cerrar con el video nuevamente, porque es muy bonito el video. Y después vamos a hablar un poquito acerca de la salud. Mi gente, tienes el poder. Tienes el poder de ser, ¿verdad? De tener esa paz y esa alegría. Tienes el poder en tus manos. Yo sé qué cosas pasan, yo sé, estoy clarita de que algunos de nosotros las cosas que no han sucedido, o sea, no sabemos cómo estamos vivos, ¿verdad? O vivas. Pero lo que le quiero enfocar es que hay que buscar esa paz y esa alegría adentro, su mente, su mentalidad. Rodearse con gente positiva. It's very important to surround yourself with positive people. And, we don't treat positive people, nice people, nice. We don't treat them nice. We must hug and appreciate those nice people around us. They're very, very special. And you seldom see them. So if you see them, do not destroy them. People have been destroyed and have so many negative friends around them, negative behavior, that when they see somebody good, they say, that person is not fun. They want challenge. They want people that challenge them. And I'm telling you, you don't have to have challenges and people challenge you to say they're your friend or they're the best friend. No, a good friend doesn't challenge you. A good friend doesn't make your life impossible, doesn't play around with you, doesn't joke around in saying negative things and then call it a joke. A good friend is somebody that values what life is all about. I've encountered one recently, and she's a wonderful person. I'm so grateful that I've met her. And yeah, I'll tell her who she is later. But there are many people out there that are competing. And I'm like, no, no. Don't you know who God is? Don't you know the meaning of love, the meaning of who God really is? If you know the true meaning of life and who God is, you will never want to compete with another person or have control over another person the way people are doing it recently, as like to say that's the only thing to do because the media is telling us that that's the way of life. No, people, no. If we all do that, then we will be nowhere, nowhere. So let's talk about health. Vamos a hablar acerca de la salud y de una fruta que eh, encontramos fácilmente aquí en Panamá. It's a fruit that we find a lot here in Panama and is very, very healthy. It's a healthy fruit and it has many benefits. Muchos beneficios esta fruta y es aquí de Panamá. Lo pueden encontrar aquí en Panamá. No hay que viajar o importar esa fruta ni nada de eso. Así que vamos a hablar un poquito acerca de la salud. Okay, we're back. I am going to talk to you about the benefits of tamarind, people. Yeah, the benefits of tamarind. I used to eat this fruit when I was a little girl in Rio Bajo. We used to have a tree in the backyard, and I didn't know we had so many benefits. Look it up, people. Don't trust what I'm saying here. Look it up, do your research. Okay, real quick. Tamarind is a nutrient-dense tropical fruit that has been used for centuries in traditional medicine and cooking, people. It is particularly rich in magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants like polyphenols and flavonoids. people, digestive support, heart for your blood sugar, anti-inflammatory, immune system support, weight management. Oh my God. Skincare, women's health, eye health. Listen, magnesium 92 milligrams, potassium 628 milligrams, iron 2.8 milligrams, vitamin B1 0.42, 0.43 milligrams, fiber 5.1. So, because for what there's certain risk. Okay, if you're taking medication interaction, tamarind may increase the absorption of aspirin and ibuprofen, potentially increasing the risk of side effects. Blood sugar risk, because it can lower blood sugar. Individuals on diabetes medication should monitor their levels closely to avoid hypoglycemia. Its high acidity can erode tooth enamel if consumed frequently in large amounts. So remember those things. If you're on medication, be careful. It could increase the risk of side effects. Blood sugar risk as well, levels closely to avoid hyperglycemia if you're taking sugar pills. Um, so yeah, those are the things. Skincare. Apply topically tamarind's alpha hydroxy acid. Act as a natural exfoliant to brighten skin and reduce blemishes. So it brightens skin. So just apply in the dark area. Weight management. That's super duper for me. Tamarind seeds contains trypsin inhibitors that may help reduce appetite and fat absorption, though more human research is needed to confirm weight loss effects. Immune system rich in vitamin C, of course, and antibacterial compounds like lupinol. Tamarind helps strengthen the immune system and fight off infections. Anti-inflammatory and antioxidant is high concentration of polyphenols, helps fight oxidative stress and reduce chronic inflammation, potentially protecting against diseases like cancer, whoa, and arthritis. So, heart health. The fruit contains potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure, and antioxidants that may lower LDL. Oh my God, I need to drink more of this, but I got to be careful with my teeth. Digestive support. Tamarind acts as a natural laxative due to its high fiber and tartaric acid content, which aids in relieving constipation and improving overall gut motility. I mean, I don't know what to say to you guys. Go and get your tamarind, make a drink. Make your drink. I have one right here. I'm going to show you. I put it in the blender and then strain it, and voila. No sugar needed. No sugar needed. Repeat. No sugar needed. Miren, los beneficios de tamarindo son simples. Simples, pero te digo que nunca sabía eso. Yo tenía un árbol de tamarindo en mi comunidad, y íbamos hacia atrás, y eso es lo que comíamos de merienda mientras que mi mamá estaba cocinando y cosas. Mango, el tamarindo, la sandía, la piña, todo eso comíamos, la caña. El tamarindo es beneficioso por su alto contenido de fibra que mejora la digestión y combate el estreñimiento. Miren ustedes, además de tener propiedades antioxidantes y antiinflamatorias que protegen las células y reducen la inflamación, ayudando también a regular el azúcar en la sangre. Si están tomando medicaciones para el azúcar, ten cuidado porque esto puede bajarlo más. Apoyar la salud hepática, y reforzar el sistema inmunológico, aportando vitaminas y minerales esenciales. Es bueno para el corazón porque tiene potasio. Tiene vitamina A, B, C y K. Tiene el calcio, fósforo, hierro, magnesio, potasio, zinc y sodio. Se usa para tratar resfriados, fiebres, problemas de hígado y vesícula. Tiene efectos laxantes, diuréticos y antisépticos. Se utiliza para aliviar náuseas del embarazo y como auxiliar en afecciones articulares. I didn't know it was used for if you're pregnant and you're nauseous. It's good for that as well. Look it up, people. So many powerful use this fruit that is abundant here in Panama. A pesar de sus beneficios, es importante, ¿verdad? Consumirlo con moderación, especialmente si tienes diabetes o problemas digestivos sensibles, y consultar a un especialista si lo usas como suplemento regular. Así que si estás tomando ciertas medicaciones, hay que tener mucho cuidado de estas cosas, de cómo lo estás tomando, ¿verdad? ¿Qué les pareció? ¿Qué les pareció mi charla de la salud? How you like my little conversation about health and the benefit of tamarind? I mean, I'm telling you, I, as a little girl, used to drink it. As a matter of fact, I used to just take the seed. Take the seed. You could suck on the seed, right? But if you like, you make a nice drink. Ooh, I gotta mix it. You make a nice drink. No sugar added, please. No añadir azúcar. No añadir azúcar. Para nada. Para nada. Para nada. Bueno, ese fue el segmento de la salud. Como siempre, tengo mi video de la salud. Let's look at my small short video about health. Guys, before we end this program today, I want to let you know that I still have the after school outreach program. Right now, we are doing the summer day program. I had to skip 2 days for personal reasons. I had to be somewhere, and I thought it was too much on my plate. But last week I had 3 days with them. This week I'm going to have 2 days because they have summer camp with someone else. Isn't that wonderful? Shared responsibility in the community. I'm going to repeat. Shared responsibility in the community. So I'm not the only one doing this summer day camp, but there are others that are doing summer day camp as well. And so we need to give a shout out to them. Thank you. So they will be doing that. Okay. I wanted to have them for 2 weeks straight, but some of them will be going to the summer day camp. I call it summer day camp. I don't know what they're calling it, but I wanted to have an opportunity to participate as well in what others are volunteering doing. Other groups are volunteering doing as well. So they will be with me until Tuesday next week, and I'm excited because we are doing well. This summer day camp was more about discipline, the 2 weeks, which started last Monday and it's going to end next Tuesday. It was focused mainly on discipline and listening, reading English and Spanish. So we're going to continue that on Monday. And by the way, I'm going to show you some pictures so you can see that what they've been doing. Yeah. So they've been playing. There goes Shelly. Shelly is a black expat. She's living here in Panama, and she enjoys coming and volunteering as a teacher, English as a second language teacher, along with Teresa, Mary, and Sharon. So these women are so dedicated and they have so much fun with the children. But there you have Shelly interacting with the children. She will be here on Monday as well. Um, what we've been doing now is separating the children. There's Shelly, separating the children. Ages from 4 to 7 is with Shelly. And uh, I will say like ages 8 or 9 to 11, they're with me. And Reina is the assistant coordinator, and she is also interacting with the children. So we read, we go out and play in the yard, but all in English. They were doing Simon Says Run, Simon Says Jump, and they were actively involved in the exercises that we have them doing. Of course, we have this the numbers as well, and we're doing it in English, and we have the word start, and at the end of the I don't know how you call that game. I'll call it 1 to 10 game. And then when they get to the other side, it says finish. So before they start, they will say start, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it said finish. So we want them to learn like start and finish, open, close, enter, exit, words like those. And here they are reading. It's very important for them to get used to opening up a book, wanting to read. So we were kind of slowly implementing those skills of holding a book, wanting to read English and Spanish. And there are many pictures here. So the books that I don't have the video, I couldn't download the video, but the books that we have were from Melva Gooden, an excellent, excellent book. If you know about the book, excellent. But let me see if I could get it while I have that picture there. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I have it right here in my office. This book, I bought like one for my sister. Well, my sister bought one. People that I know wanted it. So let me take this off so you can see the book. And pull this down. So this is the book right here. So what we do is called Ruby. Ruby visits the African Caribbean Museum. There it is. And what they like is that they like looking at pictures. And that was very, very clever to put large, you see, pictures, drawing images. And Reina will read in Spanish and I will read in English. And they're really so part of the reading in reading to the children in English and Spanish is to let them practice analytical thinking and let them memory skills and let them see if they figure out what word they remember in English, like train, like grandfather. They would say, abuelo, abuelo. And I said, what else do you remember in English? Okay. And they said, tren, autobus, bus. They talk about the hair, pressing your hair back then. So what we are going to do on Monday, tomorrow, is have them do the what is it called here? I'm gonna look for the word right here before. Let me see. Here it is. Where it is, where it is. I said here it is, but where it is. Aha. Okay, I think it's back this way. So we're going to do some little artwork for them. Okay, it says, I would call it Ruby Santiago, ves en casa le contó a su mamá sobre el paseo juntos en Ruby. Okay. And yo-yo circles. That's the word. Yo-yo circles. Ok. Círculos de yo-yo. Eso es lo que van a estar haciendo los estudiantes el lunes. Yo-yo circles. And they're going to put it together, and I guess they're each going to have one to take home, right? So they're going to be doing that, and they're going to learn colors in English while they're doing it. They're going to learn words in English while they're doing it. Van a aprender palabras en inglés mientras que están haciendo el círculo de yo-yo. Así que este libro es muy beneficioso para que los niños puedan escuchar las palabras en inglés, también leerlas, leer el libro, ¿no? En inglés y en español. Muy bueno este libro, muy bueno, de Juan Ríos Vega y Melba Loguren. Ilustraciones por Juan Ríos Vega. Aquí está, mi gente. Buen libro. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. Now, the after school outreach program is gonna start again in 2026. This is our second year. I'm so happy. Woo-hoo. We are into a second year, and it's a success because I've seen changes in the children, but it's challenging. I must say, I'm not gonna lie, it's challenging. But there are changes. They want to be here, and that's a must. They want to be here. And they know that there are rules and regulations and that I am very strict when it comes to discipline. So they know that. So I established that. I was soft at the beginning because you have to. I get some what do you call it? Pull and push and pull and that kind of thing, you know, negative, positive, that kind of dance with the children. But they know that I care for them because I tell them all the time, and I want to see them succeed, and I'm here to help them get to where they need to get and the level that they need to be at. So little by little, of course, I need more time with them, but I want to announce that it will start in March. So 2 semesters, March, April, May, June. We're not here in July or August. Then we start again September, October, November, December. And that's the way we're going to be doing it. They need their break because they need to focus on their schoolwork as well. So we're doing that for now, and it's working. Perhaps later on, who knows, we might be doing it more days a week. But for now, this is what we have going, and it's working. We're seeing the changes. I want to give thanks to all of you who have supported the program. I have the video out there. Check it out. I have sent messages of giving thanks. So I just wanted to say that at this moment. Quiero darle gracias a todas las personas que me han apoyado en este programa, el programa de Panama Mule International After School Outreach Program comienza nuevamente, estamos en nuestro segundo año, nuevamente en marzo, abril, mayo, junio. Julio y agosto estamos pausa, regresamos para el segundo semestre que comienza en septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre, ¿verdad? Estoy tan emocionada porque he visto los cambios, poquitos cambios en los niños y ellos quieren estar aquí. Pero ellos saben que yo estoy enfocada en la disciplina y en el mejoramiento del comportamiento de los niños que llegan aquí. Tengo que trabajar un poquito más con los padres, porque algunos padres no saben cómo es el programa, algunos no pueden estar y sinceramente, como les digo, algunos no están interesados. Así que son niños que vienen por su propia voluntad, porque ellos quieren cambiar, ellos quieren una vida distinta, algo que le ayuden a ellos crecer. Y por eso que yo siento que este programa es muy importante para mí y para la comunidad, para mi comunidad, ¿verdad? Entonces, gracias nuevamente por escucharme en este lindo programa de hoy. So, people, thank you for watching Panama Mural Live. This is my first program in 2026, and I will continue this, informing you, letting you know what's going on with my community, with my children, with my program. And for more information, there's my number. Again, if you want to call me to find out about the events that I just mentioned prior, you could do so. I have no problem answering the phone. Or you could go to my website, panamamule.com, where I have other information posted regarding the after school program, regarding other activities, other things that I've posted on YouTube as well. So panamamule.com. I'm looking for the panamamule.com. It shouldn't be hard for you guys to find panamamule.com, right? How hard could that be? Just panamamule.com. Anyway, so panamamule.com, that's my website. So see you guys next time. Let me see if I find it here. I had it here. There you go, panamamule.com. Esa es mi página web. So thank you for joining me this lovely Sunday morning and now Sunday afternoon, wherever you are. Stay safe. Remember, peace and joy comes from within. Try to find that peace and joy within, and then you can share with other people. Yes, you can get it from other people. Other people can inspire you, but for it to last and have meaning, you have to find it. And sometimes I know because I experience it that I lose it. I lose my peace and I lose my joy, but just for a moment. And then I get back on track. And then I say, you know what? I'm only human. This is normal, but it's not normal, right? To be to people to be around you that they don't wish you well. That's not a normal environment. That's not an environment that will foster prosperity. So we need to do better as people, as community. And I want to thank all those groups of people that are out there doing great things for children and for the community. So from me to you, thank you and enjoy your Sunday. And may God continue to bless all of us and continue to guide us doing wonderful things for who? The children. Here's Shelly. Thank you, Shelly, from the bottom of my heart. You're super duper. See you tomorrow. So these are the things that we must continue to do that in our reach and that we can, you know. Yes, we can make the place a better place. We can make our environment a better place. So thank you for watching. See you next Sunday. Bye bye.